Hello, people. Today I've got some juicy definitions for you, bought by my ninth class NCRT book. Sponsorship time. Anyways, thanks to Euclid and the boys. So, let's start. Polygon. It's a shape using only straight lines. What is straight line? I don't know. A line is a breadth length. What is a length? And what is breadth? I don't know. What is a shape? Any geometrical figure. What's a geometry? What's a geometrical? What's a figure? Well, geometrical is just a geometry plus co. So, what is geometry? It's the study of shapes, like this or this or this or this. Yes, all of them. Well, technically, it's the study of figures and study of forms and study of all that. Wait, what happened to my hand? Whatever. What is a figure? Well, that will be defined. What's a straight line, though? A line which lies evenly with the points on itself. What's a point? I'm getting to that. A point is that which has no part. What's a I'm getting to that. Possibly. I'm getting to that. Anyways, dot is a point. Dot isn't a point. I mean, a dot isn't a point, but it still represents it. Remember that, children. That's going to be important. What is a part now? A thing that occupies a certain area. What is a thing? It's a something that exists. Denoted by this backwards E, by the way. Exists. That's the symbol for exists. Like, for example, I'm getting into a bit of set theory, but still, this is for all, and this means exists. That means for us, so like this. This is a set like of apples. Let's say every apple in this set is red. That means for all the apples in this set, they are red. You might understand this, but I'm talking like I'm speaking to a 5-year-old, because 5-year-old children watch my videos. And this means exists. Oh my god, I accidentally do that. Whatever. Anyways, like this. There is at least one green apple. There exists at least one green apple. Now, what is a figure, you might be thinking? Any possible drawable thing or form. What's a thing? What's a figure? What's drawable? Well, let's just find figure. But what's drawable? What's a form? I'm not getting to that. Explainer. Some things are left undefined or are undefined. I am sorry for that circumstance. Anyways, the definitions of the standard polygons, well, not even standard, just the main polygons, a triangle and a quadrilateral. These are the two things that I am going to be exploring in my next 3 videos. Well, technically 2, but I need this. So, a triangle is any polygon with 3 sides and, if you want, 3 angles, 3 vertices and 0 diagonals. While diagonals only exist for triangles, even though there are 0 diagonals in it. For example, in monogons like this, I need a circle for that, but whatever, spherical geometry. And for digons, which are like this absolute beauty, I need a sphere for this too. But imagine, this is a small part of the sphere, by the way. Anyways, the small part of the sphere, but still, in these, diagonals don't even exist. For example, how will diagonals exist here? How will diagonals exist here? How will diagonals even exist here? And for diagonals, I get what you're saying, but because of this, which only applies for the shapes with 3 or more angles, it does not freaking apply. And for diagonals, well, like I just said that, but also because these two are connected. And triangles, you might be saying, these these lines are also connected. All of them are, like, I mean lines, but you get vertices, points, but you don't understand it. What was that? Anyways, but in this, there's well, this mathematicians say this is the smallest shape in which diagonals exist, even though they are zero. Why do they exist? Whatever. So you can cut this part if you want, but still. And a quadrilateral, the other shape we're gonna be viewing, is a polygon with 4 sides, 4 angles, 4 vertices, and 2 diagonals. What are sides, angles, and vertices? Okay, a side, I'm going to be explaining in non-mathematical terms, but here is a part of a shape that is surrounded by 2 angles. I mean, 2 angles is true, but still, we need to be more specific. A side of a shape is a part of a shape which which is a line and is separated from the other lines by 2 points. Why am I stuttering so much in this? Why am I so freaking dumb? What is an angle? Angle is what we get when we separate 2 lines from each other. It is the like I was saying, an angle, is what is the measure of the subtendedness. What is that? Basically, how separated these two are, of 2 lines, which is accompanied by a vertex always. That is why angles and vertexes are always equal. Remember, children, always angles, the number at least, are equal to vertexes or vertices. Vertices. Hold up. Now, what is a vertex? It is basically the point at which 2 sides meet or intersect. And what is a diagonal? And what is a diagonal? Well, in a shape, for example, this, which is quadrilateral, by the way, if there are 2 non-connected sides, if we connect them, that forms a quadrilateral. I mean, 2 non-connected vertices / points, but you understand. So in a quadrilateral, there are 2 diagonals. That is always true, by the way. And these are all of them explained. By the second video of the series has been delayed to tomorrow. Please don't resist new mathematical content. And that is all for today. Goodbye.